Welcome to Coder Vlog. In this video, I will create a simple, responsive user interface in Unity. From responsive, I mean that the design of the menu will be supportable to all screen devices of different screen sizes and of different screen density. So now let's start the video. First of all, open the Unity editor and click on the file and click on the build setting and convert the platform to Android, as I have already converted to the Android platform. So let's go on. Then click on the game button that will be available in the header, and here click on here. You will see that there are different screen sizes in portrait and landscape. So these are the fixed resolution. These are not responsive, these are fixed resolution. So I have to create a responsive screen size that is not a fixed resolution. For that purpose, I have to click on this plus button, and I have to convert the type to from fixed resolution to aspect ratio. This will help me to make my screen size responsive. Let's add the name of the screen size responsive to, and set the width and height as 480 by 800. Okay, click on the OK button. Now I have a responsive screen size. Okay, so the next step, we will have to create a menu. For that purpose, I have to create a canvas. To create a canvas, I have to click on the create button and click on the UI and click on the canvas. My whole design will be inside the canvas. Okay, canvas is responsible for my 2D design. Okay, that is menu. So first of all, I have to add a background image. So I will click on the canvas, then I will click on the UI, and then I will click on the image. So now a white rectangle is appear, and this is my image. Okay, and click the F button. So now my image is in focus, and this is my canvas, my responsive screen size Android device. So first of all, I have to fill the screen background image. So fill it up, expand it. So now the background image is all filled it up. So now the next step is to add the image to this white background. I have already image with me. So simply click on the image, then click on the source image and set the image. So the background image is successfully set. But there is a problem, as this screen size is dynamic and it is a responsive. If I change to any of the fixed resolution screen size, so the image I added will be smaller. Likewise, it become more smaller if I add a high screen size. Yeah, so this is very bad, and this leads to poor user experience. To solve this problem, I have to make the background image responsive to any screen device. For this purpose, I will explain you a simple concept in Unity, that is anchor. you have to click on this image, and you will see here there is a rect transform option, and here is the anchor, and it says it is in the middle. Okay, so what is anchor? Anchor is responsible for positioning of the UI element. Okay, by default it position my UI element to the center. So image is basically center to the center of the screen. Suppose I will tell you, this is the anchor. This cross sign is the anchor of the image. Every UI element have their own anchor. An anchor is responsible for positioning of the UI element. Now it is positioning to the center. Okay, to solve this image, I have to stick this image with the corner of the this screen size. So to do that, I have to click on it, and I have to click on this. So now the cross, for now the cross sign is here. One is here, one is here, one is here, and one is here. Okay, there are a lot of options here in the anchor presets, that is top left, top right, uh, bottom left, bottom right, and center, and also left and right. Okay, so these are options. So I want that the full image is stick to the background. So for this purpose I have to stretch to all the four corner of the screen. So now my so now it is set it successfully. So let's change the screen size, and it will be responsive. You will see that it is responsive. When I convert to the landscape, it is also a responsive. So our first step is done, that to make the background image responsive. Now let's add some button to it. So let's add some button to it. Button is so smaller. Let's make the, yes, it's okay. Okay, let's make it let's make the responsive screen size. So just go here, and so now button is set successfully. And if I change the screen size, so button becomes so smaller, like the image, like the background image. So to solve that problem, I have to use the anchor to positioning the button. Okay, just like before. So click on this button and make it to the top left. Okay, so now it cross sign is now to the top left. Okay, now click on this and make this the top right. So now it become to top right, and this is center, so we don't have to touch that button. Now this one, so click on this bottom left, and this one will be bottom right. Okay, so now let's change the screen size. So the positioning is perfect, but there is a problem of sizing. uh, there is a problem of sizing, but the positioning is now better. So in the responsive UI design, there are two things. One is positioning and other is sizing. The size of the UI element. So positioning part is done. Now we will talk about the sizing concept in the Unity. If I click this canvas, there is a property that is called as a canvas scalar. Canvas scalar is responsible for the sizing of the UI element. So you have to make the render mode to screen space overlay. Then you have to change the UI scale mode to from constant pixel size to scale with the screen size. So it will scale with the screen size. So the reference resolution I am using is a 480 by 800. So let's make it. So I'm using as a 480 by 800 resolution. So I have to set the reference resolution to 4 480 480 by 800. Okay, now so when I just change the screen size, so it become good. Still the button are so smaller, so what I have to do is to click on this button, click on this screen size, and let's make the let's okay. So now all positioning positioning and sizing is done. Now let's change to the different resolutions. So the button is showing very appropriately. Hmm. There is one problem. When I change the width of the screen, so it is doing the good user experience. It is doing right. But when I change the height, so it is showing the button is to become too big, and this is a bad user experience. To solve this issue, I have to click on the canvas, and there is the option of the match of the width and height, and I have set it to only width. So I have to make it dependable on both of the width and height. So now it is only dependable on the width, so let's make it dependable on both width and height. Now you will see that button is showing appropriately, and it is good user experience. So let's make it 0.5. So let's check from different resolution, and it is showing appropriately what I want. So this is called responsive UI, and this is basic responsive menu. To create a basic responsive menu, you have to care about two things. One is the anchor of every UI element that will help you to position the UI element, and the other is the canvas scaler that will help you to sizing of the UI element. So taking care of these two things will help you to make your menu responsive. Thank you for watching the video. And if you did not understand anything in this video, you can ask me in the comment section. And if you want to get a detailed information of this video, I will paste a link in description of my website, and you can get every single information about of this video in the link. So thank you. Please subscribe my channel, like and share, and see you in the next video. Thank you.